Hello, Internet, and welcome to my new episode of Ocarina of Time. That's not how the intro goes, is it? As you can see, dogs roam the street this late at night. Kids shouldn't be wandering around town at nighttime. Stay indoors until morning. Kids shouldn't be wandering around town at nighttime. Stay indoors until morning. We want to avoid touching these dogs, because if we do, they will start following us, and we want one specific dog. This one, over here, behind the stand. We want to let him follow us and not get any other dogs. And we want to head into the back alley. He'll continue following us, and we can now enter this room. Oh. Or not. What is this place? We want to let this dog follow us in here. Hello. I thought I had the wrong room again. Richard! This is my little Richard. Thank you, thank you. I'll give this to you as a reward. Our first piece of heart. Heart piece. For some reason I thought piece of heart was the correct name, but no, heart piece is. I've been overcomplicating things in my notes. This is 1 out of 36. This is a quarter of a heart container, so for every 4 we get another heart. Yeah, we just had to bring Richard home. At night, it's dangerous to go out with all the wild dogs around. No, I wasn't warning you. I'm worried about my puppy. That was a pretty good opportunity for you to say it's dangerous to go alone, and you just didn't take it. I'll be forever disappointed. So we can't actually leave Castletown at night. And they say stay indoors until morning, but that's not how the game works. Time won't pass when you're indoors. The only way I was able to get in here at nighttime was by waiting on the path to the castle, so that's going to be your only way of, like, waiting until morning as well. However, that piece of heart is only obtainable at nighttime in Castletown. It's worth waiting to do this until later. In fact, I'm going to tell you, most of the stuff we're doing in this video, you should probably be doing after the stuff I'm going to be doing in the next episode. It's just the way I have things structured. I have to do it now, so I get to take the long way around of waiting on routes, like, outside of towns for the time of day to change constantly. But, yeah, you should, like, if you're, like, playing along, like, do the stuff in the next episode first and then come back to this one, because in the next episode we get a particular thing that makes the day-night cycle basically, like, at your command. It's early in the morning. It's time to finally head to Kakariko Village. I will mention, if you had came here before we spoke to Impa and learned about this place, Kapora Gabora would appear on that tree and tell you basically you're going the wrong way, dipshit. You'd still be allowed to enter, but it's worth waiting until now. Kakariko Village. Hello. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm a clock soldier of Kakariko. The current time is 8:46. That's actually pretty close to real life, all things considered. It's usually been pretty far off when I've seen the time in this. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant, the Great Impa, opened this village to the common people. We have only a small population now, but someday this place will be as lively as Hyrule Castletown. Oh yes, it will. Climb up the stairs at the north end of the village to find the trail that leads up Death Mountain. But you need the king's permission to actually go up the mountain. We sure don't have that, but we have his daughter's permission. Surely that counts for something. This guy. I fucking hate him. I love his animations. They're so funny.
I am the boss of the carpenters that Impa hired to improve this village and make it into a true city. Sorry, I had to spew my poison. But young men these days don't have any ambition. Do you know what I mean, kid? My workers are just running aimlessly around the village, and they're not making any progress at all. Even my own son doesn't have a job, and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless, I tell you.
Okay. You sound like a good dad. Wink, wink. I'm lying, by the way. So, the stuff in Kakariko Village depends on the time of day, as I already sort of prefaced. We're going to start by going over here. This is probably not the most natural place to start, but whatever. This building. Welcome to the House of Skulltula. Sounds promising, right? Look up there. Hello. You're horrifying.
We all look like this because of the spider's curse. If every spider of the curse in the entire world were destroyed, the curse would be broken. When you destroy a spider of the curse, a token will appear, collected as proof of your achievement. The number next to this icon on the quest status subscreen indicates how many spiders of the curse you have destroyed so far. When this icon is displayed next to the name of the area on the map subscreen, there are no more spiders in that area. Look for them not only out in the open, but also inside the dungeons. Of course, this is just our dream. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. If you break the curse on my family, we will make you very rich.
As we go around the room, there's a lot more of them. Most of them aren't cursed as bad as that guy. They just have, like, human eyes instead of the skull, like, eye sockets. But, yeah, this guy in the center, absolutely horrifying. Look at him. And one more thing you should know about this guy. Throw a Deku Nut. Oh, never mind, I can't. Well, we can make him spin and then hit him in the back, and he'll scream. Yeah. Pretty horrifying, right? And then he'll do a spin attack as soon as he's unfrozen. So he's not completely non-hostile, but we can't kill him. Anyway, Kakariko Village. We know the purpose of our quest to kill all the gold Skulltulas, other than, you know, killing spiders being... I was gonna say morally right, but no, I do think that's one of my moral shortcomings as far as, like, me as a person goes. I'm really, really bad about spiders. I can't tolerate them at all. I need them dead if they're near me. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You, little boy, please help me bring them back to this little pen. We will do that. We are going to start by grabbing this one and not throwing it in the pen, because we are going to get the two most complicated ones first, because they are the ones I always forget about. Navi, I don't care what you want me to do right now. I'm not doing it. Once we get over here, I'm gonna throw that cuckoo back over. Be careful not to fall in that hole, because it will reset your progress if you're doing these ones towards the end, especially. We'll go in that hole later, after we've accomplished our mission here, but we have to help this lady. She needs her cuckoos back. She doesn't have a ladder climbing animation. Up this ladder is the last cuckoo that's actually, like, hidden away in a different part of the village, so once we have all three of them over here, now it's pretty much just a matter of getting them all to the pen. Yeah, if you're holding a cuckoo, you can pretty effectively just glide. Who needs a paraglider? Link should just have a pet chicken in the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom games. I said that like I'm in a Nintendo Direct. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom games. Anyway, where's that other one? I know I threw more than one over there. Oh, you wandered all the way over here? I hope you're the right one that I'm looking for. Okay, that's 3. There's gonna be a few more to get, though. I do have their locations all written down in my notes, but I'm pretty sure I know where they all are roughly, so I just wanted to get the more complicated ones out of the way first. Up on this path. Hello.
Have you seen Mr. Dompe, who lives in the graveyard up ahead? It's 8:46 right now, so he's probably asleep in his hut. Why don't you go out onto the field and kill some time?
8:46. How do you know the exact time, man? You're crazy. Okay, there's no cuckoo here. I thought there was, but at least we got to learn about Dompe, who's probably asleep. Very helpful information, I'm sure. Our next cuckoo is right next to the village entrance. I'm gonna be completely honest, if you've been, like, commenting on the past couple episodes about my pronunciation of cuckoo, I don't care. This is what I've landed on. I think I like it the most out of all the possible pronunciations for it, so that's what I'm gonna go with. That's 4 down. I want to head up into this construction site next. And throw a nut. That'll scare the cuckoo until hopefully, please, I'll play you a song. Uh-oh. Okay. I've caused a problem. If you hurt a cuckoo too much, you'll get attacked by the army of cuckoos. They will attack you until you leave the area. Or die. Which means I've reset my progress. Dang. Hello.
Hi, boy. Is this the first time you visited this village? A great woman, Impa, opened up this village to us poor folk. Well, make yourself at home. The food isn't ready yet, though.
That's nice. We're seeing Impa as pretty fucking cool. As if anything is new under the sun. Okay, new mission. That cuckoo is first. I have written in my notes that it's possible to scare it off that ledge using a Deku Nut, but apparently 2 Deku Nuts is too much for it, and just sort of drives it insane. Also, okay, apparently it saves your cuckoo progress. That might be a Ship of Harkinian thing. That doesn't feel completely standard, but I don't think there's anything in Harkinian to do that. There is like an option in Ship of Harkinian to make it so it's like 1 cuckoo only, but yeah. This is the more complicated way to get this cuckoo down, is to just fly over with another cuckoo, grab it, and then carry it over. Because throwing a cuckoo doesn't hurt them, it's just hitting them with stuff hurts them, which I guess actually makes sense considering they are apparently flying birds. So yeah, maybe I should have thought a little more about that. Seems like it gravitates towards the pen too, so that's nice. I was walking closer to home. They know roughly where they live, that's good. This crate next to the house we ran into when we were being attacked by the Cucco Storm has a cuckoo in it. The last one is near the gate to Death Mountain. We're not gonna head there quite yet, but yeah, that's where it is on this side of town. There's always the map on screen if you need reference for where I am at any given time. I'm gonna throw the cuckoo in the pen, and that's all of them. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. I think you mean chicken skin. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. Our first bottle. Empty bottle, specifically, is what the item is called. Okay. Empty bottles can be used to capture all sorts of things. Fairies, bugs, fish. It also allows us to purchase potions from the shop in Castletown. So, yeah, this is a must-have item. And the fact that you can get it so early is really cool, because there's also another one we can get really early that we'll be getting soon. So, yeah. Next up, I am going to be heading out onto Hyrule Field and waiting until nighttime. Soon as you hear the wolf, it's good to go into nighttime. Here we are. At nighttime in Kakariko Village, there are a bunch of gold skulltulas to find, but first, this guy. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Well, you know how to leave a first impression, buddy. He may be important later, but for now, I kinda hate how just depressed he looks. I wish there was a way to help him, but there literally isn't. Going to kill this gold skulltula, get its token. 6 out of 10. 100, not 10. I wish there were only 10. What is this, Majora's Mask? In the construction site, there is a gold skulltula up there on one of the unfinished walls. We want to shoot it with our slingshot so then we can just get up there and pull it down. The token, specifically. Got a gold skulltula token, 7 out of 100. We're making good progress. On the side of the House of Skulltula, there's a skulltula. If they wanted this curse to be, like, impenetrable, why would you put it right next to the house of the people you're cursing? Over near the entrance to Death Mountain, there is this lookout tower, and on the ladder is a gold skulltula. Want to shoot it down, then we have to climb all the way up the ladder to grab it. There we go. 9 out of 100. From here, it's also possible to do a fancy jump in order to get over to this roof. And if we talk to this guy, he'll give us a piece of heart. But we're going to be saving that for later because this is not at all the intended way of getting that. And there's one more on the side of this building, the one closest to Death Mountain Trail. There we go. 10 gold skulltula tokens. That's all the ones we can get in Kakariko Village for now. But now that we have 10, let's go visit the House of Skulltula. See if we've made any progress today. I mean, we've made progress, but see if they think we've made progress. Once you've collected 10, look over here. This guy sure seems excited.
The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you.
The adult's wallet. Adults are allowed to carry a lot of money. Now you can hold up to 200 rupees. Yeah, that's an increase to our capacity for rupees.
Please save my other brothers too. I'm sure they will give you something a lot better. Will you do it?
I mean, yeah, I'm a Let's Player, dude. I don't have a choice. Even if you aren't going to be going out of your way to get all the gold skulltula tokens, you should at least get the first 10, because these have been extremely easy to get, and, like, carrying 200 rupees is going to vastly increase the number of items you're able to buy throughout the game. This used to be the Great Impa's house, but she doesn't live here any longer. It is now open to all villagers. You are free to go on in. This village used to be a Sheikah village, but the Great Impa opened it to everyone. Yeah. So, we've heard a lot about the Sheikah, but the Sheikah don't seem to really be around aside from Impa. Please don't tease my cuckoos. I didn't try to, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for the Cucco Storm.
Is visiting other people's houses at this late hour your idea of fun? You must not have had a good upbringing. Oh well. That lady takes care of chickens, but she is in fact allergic to them. Oh well.
As you can see, there's a piece of heart in that cage with the cow. This is another one that is possible to get now, but I am going to be saving for later. Because there is an intended way and the way that I did. Well, that's all I really had planned. I just wanted to see Impa's house before ending things off, but yeah. We're about done here. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Kakariko Village's graveyard. We're going to be seeing exactly what there is to do. Even late at night. The best time to go to a graveyard. See you guys then.